STMC, I'm Miguel Ramos.
And I'm Kelly Fury. Welcome to Friday Night Live, the STM News Show bringing you the latest in school events.
As the seasons change and the weather gets colder, we tend to look forward to the Christmas holidays. And while they're a month and a half away, the Christmas giving spirit is certainly alive here at STM, as demonstrated by the Agape Ministry program.
Last year, Mr. Chapman introduced the Agape program to STMC, and since then, STM has been successfully involved. The past few weeks, Agape and Burt Ministries have been collecting candy for the Agape Ministries to hand out on the downtown east side.
Also continuing with the theme of Christmas giving, the Toys for Kids drive is back for another year. Launched last year by St. Thomas More Collegiate, the campaign, launched by grade 10 students in their Planning 10 class, was able to raise over 4,000 toys and $5,000. On December 1st, the Toys for Kids drive is launching at St. Thomas More Collegiate. From 6 to 9 a.m., CTV Morning Live will be broadcasting live from the foyer, and each STM student is encouraged to bring a new unwrapped toy to put under the Christmas tree that morning. All STM students who contribute a toy donation will receive a free pancake breakfast. Cash donations are also accepted. We will also be at the CTV studios on December 8th from 6 to 9 a.m. in the atrium accepting toys and cash donations. The STMC Chamber Choir will be performing on CTV Morning Live that morning, so be sure to tune in or come and join us.
As well as the toy drive, another way our school has been contributing to the greater community is a dress down day on Tuesday, November 28th. Sorry, that's 29th. The Action Team and the Student Council has teamed up with multiple Christian Brothers schools around Vancouver and the United States. Color for Cause is the campaign slogan, and as mentioned, we will be dressing up in the color blue. The school color of Guadalupe, which the money raised from the dress down will go towards. Presentations will be shown in religion classes about Our Lady of Guadalupe, so be sure to bring in a minimum $2 donation to help out a fellow Christian Brothers school.
Well, now that the Good Samaritan spirit seems to be over, STMC's leadership class has overhauled the Lost and Found program here at the school, and here's a quick clip of their progress thus far.
Well, we are starting a program where we go around and give out all the lost and found that has been collected in the office, and anything with names on it we'll give back to you. And STM things with no names on it are in the office, and there's a lot of things that aren't STM.
We're working as a class to collect these and sort them out, and then at lunchtime we have a table set out in the foyer where you can pick up your stuff. If you don't find your stuff, you can come and buy them.
You can go to the office and ask to go inside the Lost and Found room at any time. The clothing is sorted by STM and non-STM items.
And now for a sports update with Paige Llewellyn and Gordy Carley.
Thank you, Kelly. Well, tonight is the first playoff game for our varsity boys football team. It is a very anticipated game against Centennial at 8 p.m. at UBC. Now is an interview with Mr. Cully and several football players.
Thus far in the 2011 season, we've had a very good year. We're ranked number 1 in the province and have been so since the early part of September. We have a great group of grade 12s that have had some outstanding seasons. We've had some pretty tight games that we've been able to pull out in the fourth quarter, and I think it's a good testament to the hard work and dedication that a lot of these guys put in the off season. Right now we're in the playoffs. We got a big game against Centennial on Friday night, 8 o'clock at UBC. Hopefully we get a lot of people out from the school to support us, and that's where I've been very happy. But it's early in the playoffs, and the playoffs are obviously part of the year where the rubber meets the road, and we get an opportunity to get hopefully win a provincial championship.
It all starts with a good week of practice. Everyone's watching game film at night on Huddle. Every day, lunch hour meetings, watching film, discussing other teams' plays and strategies. Before the game, we all eat dinner in the cafeteria, and we all just have time after to mentally prepare and think about what we have to do. But it all starts with a good week of practice.
And we want to wish our senior girls volleyball team a big congratulations for winning Lower Mainlands last weekend. It was a tough game against STA, but our Knights finished strong with a 15-13 victory, and they are now bringing back the banner to STM.
As well as a big congratulations to our swim team on their season. The following students are off to provincials today and tomorrow at Watermania. Lucas and Samantha in grade 8, Danielle, Montavi, Elizabeth and Nabil in grade 9, Emily, Amanda, and Tanisha in grade 10, Emily, Mariana, Maya, Brian, Michael, Lewis, and Kyle in grade 12.
And that's everything for sports today, but just a few quick reminders before we wrap up this week's segment. Next Tuesday is post-secondary night, so be sure to check out all the local universities at 6:30 p.m., and that's especially for the grades 11s and 12s.
And lastly, if you're interested in volunteering at the craft fair, be sure to sign up outside the office by the end of the day. And also, No Shave November has been quite a success so far, as you can clearly tell by my glorious goatee.
Thank you for your contribution, Gordy. And that brings us to the end of today's broadcast. I'm Kelly Fury.
And I'm Miguel Ramos for Paige, Gordy, Kelly, the crew, and myself. Thanks for watching this edition of Friday Night Live, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.